The strongest quotes and proverbs about men. A man's character is his fate. It is part of a good man to do great and noble deeds, though he risk everything. The character of a man is known from his conversations. The older a man gets, the more he learns to rely on himself. A man who wants to lead the orchestra must turn his back on the crowd. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. What a man truly fears reveals what he truly values. Bad company corrupts good character. A wise man changes his mind. A fool never will. A man who is his own master is truly free. The greatest adventure a man can take is to discover himself. Honor is like a match. Once you strike it, it's gone. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Better to be a man of character than a man of reputation. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. A man's worth is not measured by his wallet, but by his will. Every man is defined by his choices, not his circumstances. A man is not what he thinks he is, but what he does. The true test of a man's character is what he does when no one is watching. A man is not judged by his mistakes, but by how he fixes them. A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions. A man who has never made an enemy is not a man of conviction. The wise man does not expose himself needlessly to danger. A man who wants to lead must first learn to follow. No man is a failure who has friends. A man's mind, stretched by a new idea, never goes back to its original dimensions. The man who has no imagination has no wings. A man must stand up for what he believes in, even if he stands alone. True masculine power happens when courage, integrity, vulnerability, compassion, awareness, and the capacity to take strong action are all functioning together. A man who asks is a fool for 5 minutes. A man who never asks is a fool forever. A man who wants to be successful must learn to be a man of action. Strength is the glory of manhood. Manhood and strength are synonymous. A man is called selfish, not for pursuing his own good, but for neglecting his neighbors. Courage is not the absence of fear, but rather the judgment that something else is more important than fear. A man must be big enough to admit his mistakes, smart enough to profit from them, and strong enough to correct them. The greatest gift a man can give his children is to love their mother. A man who is master of himself can end a quarrel as easily as he can begin one. The man who has no purpose drifts like a ship without a rudder. It is the mark of a great man to treat equals with respect and inferiors with kindness. The strongest man is he who can control his anger. Enjoyed the video? Hit subscribe and the bell. More wise quotes and proverbs from around the world are on the way.